It is the final goodbye for some students in San Antonio ISD today.
Yeah, it's the last day of classes in the district, and several campuses are closing for good due to the rightsizing plan. That means a lot of students, teachers, and staff are going to have to relocate this fall.
So the question is obviously what's next for the school buildings that are left behind. Sarah Duran has been following that story extensively for us the last several months there. Sarah, I know you went to the district to get some answers. What did you learn?
Yeah, Sarah, so we have been talking about this since last fall. That's when SAISD announced their plan to consolidate resources and offset falling enrollment. They've hosted a series of meetings that we've reported on, and it's a decision that's been tough on some families who don't want their child's school to close.
At the Nelson Early Childhood Education Center, Melissa Carrillo-Cox holds back tears.
It's emotional. Definitely emotional.
When she thinks about her son's pre-kindergarten school shutting down.
Polly Nelson was a great experience for my family.
Nelson is one of 15 SAISD campuses closing under its right-sizing plan. Principal Marisa Mendez says 150 of her students will be affected, as well as teachers, faculty, and staff. Today is their final farewell.
To ensure that our families can kind of reminisce.
And while these campuses will close, all 15 buildings will stay owned by the district. Deputy Superintendent Patty Salzman.
Ideally, what we would like to do is allow these buildings to be leased by entities that would provide some needed service to the particular community. And
SAISD has developed a facility repurpose committee to oversee this process. As buildings are leased out, that money will go into the district's general fund.
And then that money would be used again to be just redistributed back to campuses based on our per pupil funding.
The process is expected to take a year with public input meetings beginning this fall. Until then, the district will pay for all of the building's maintenance through an existing budget. For now, Carrillo-Cox says she is trusting the process.
We hope that our elected officials and our SAISD school board makes, good, well-informed decisions and repurposes the building.
And Salzman says they do plan to keep the community informed, and here's how. SAISD is in the process of creating a web page right now. That's where families can stay up to date on what the Facility Repurposing Committee is doing. They will also be able to see who is interested in what property and when community meetings will be held to give some input. When it goes live, we will let you know. And coming up at 6:30, we have all new numbers on the right-sizing plan when it comes to school placement. Sarah Berry, we have learned some students still haven't enrolled at their new campus.
They're going to need to get it done pretty quickly, though.
Yep.
A lot for parents to do.
Thanks, Sarah.